G'day, my name's Boase. I'm an ordained priest in the Anglican Church of Australia. My parish is the parish of Anglican, which is based in Childers in Queensland, Beggendon, Gingin, Woodgate, Rowena and Colston Lakes. It's a big parish. I'm married to Patty. I have 3 children, Jasmine, Liam and Chris. And Jasmine has Scott and our granddaughter Poppy. Chris has our grandsons, Penryn and Finn, and Liam is still going. My main ministry is parish ministry, is making sure that I cover as much of the parish as I can, as many of the people as I can in the time that I'm given. And the churches are all old now and sort of getting to be a bit, so maintenance takes up a bit of my ministry. But that's me. That's the way we do things, and we do. It's dealing with people mostly, building relationships, those sorts of things. As far as being an Indigenous Anglican, strange in my life, I was an Anglican first. My nana is where I get my Aboriginality from, and I was never really told about it, and I had to come to the realisation when I was in my 20s, and have worked with that ever since. Long before that, I was a cradle Anglican, so I was brought up with a Sunday school, baptised, confirmed, all that sort of thing. Served in the sanctuary. Probably received the call to the priesthood when I was about 11 years old. That scared me. Didn't want to do that. And have received this call since several times until I was 45, and then took it up eventually. Finally. And as far as being an Indigenous Anglican, when I received the call, when I answered the call when I was 45, I was actually working with an Indigenous organisation, and they were very supportive of what I was doing. They were very sad that I had to actually leave the organisation because it was in its very formative stages. But they were really supportive of what I'm doing because they actually saw that I could give some sort of voice in a wider sphere, and whether it's a hard thing to say, but probably in an establishment type area, that the people that I worked with saw that and said that they were willing to promote my gifts, willing to support my gifts. And I think if you're being raised as a priest, if you're being raised as a minister, and you're from either a parish or a community, then that's what I think that's what being raised is all about, is people recognising your gifts and hearing the voices that make sure the call is right, and then answering that call. So that's I am still coming to terms with the Indigenous side of myself and the Anglican. I've come to be an Anglican always, but the Indigenous Anglican side of things, and the spirituality that goes alongside that. Learning every day about that. But that's a good thing. That makes life really, really interesting at the moment.